Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Data. So another exciting day for Bitcoin. It seems like I'm talking about this every day, but again, hit an all-time high of nearly $6,400 on Bittrex. It's up over 4.5% today. My video 2 days ago was mentioning Bitcoin was rising because of China potentially lightening the regulations on trading exchanges and allowing some trading exchanges on November 1st. So that was one catalyst. And then the second catalyst we've had today is actually a group called CME Group, which is the world's most diverse financial marketplace. And it's basically an exchange that's home for a lot of futures contracts and a lot of derivative markets. And you can see on their Twitter, they have over 772,000 followers. And they actually published an article today, 4 hours ago, says we're launching Bitcoin futures in Q4 2017. Sign up for the product launch updates. So for anyone that has any idea of how important this is great for Bitcoin. We've heard there's been talks about futures contracts being introduced to the market, but nothing concrete. But for CME Group to come out and say they're launching Bitcoin futures in Q4 2017 says a lot. Here's their release right here, and it says, they're the world's leading and most diverse derivatives marketplace, announced it intends to launch Bitcoin futures in the fourth quarter of 2017, pending all regulatory review periods. And basically it just says that, there's been a lot more interest in the cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin, from their investors as well as other people. And it's gotten to the point to where they feel the need to release these futures contracts to satisfy the needs of a lot of those investors. So right now they're just pending regulation. They're actually, if you look at their Twitter here, if you look at their Twitter here, it actually says that they're actually on CNBC, and the CEO of CME was on there, and it says we're getting a huge pent-up demand from clients, not just on the speculative side, but on the commercial side as well. People are looking for more efficient ways to do commerce. So that's big news. For him to be on CNBC, he's basically saying, okay, we're almost 100% positive that the regulations are going to pass. We're going to be able to do this, and that's something big. A recap on futures contracts for those who don't know. Basically, you have three different types of transactions in the stock market. You have, regular trading with stocks. You have options trading, which is a little more volatile. You can get a little bit more returns. And then you have futures trading, which is actually exponential returns, but as well as increased risk. So, for example, some futures contracts, you can do different types of leverages. So, for example, you can buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and if that Bitcoin goes up 10%, then you doubled your money. So, but again, if it falls 10%, you lose all your money. So it's kind of leverages like that. You can leverage like 50 times, but then that tightens your margins and your room for error. So then if it goes up 1 or 2%, you have to be able to cover that. It may lose you, if it goes the opposite way, it may lose you 20 or 30% just by going up or down 1 or 2%, depending on which way you're betting. So futures contracts are definitely riskier, but their potential for returns are so much greater. So that's why this is getting a lot of attention today. That's why you can see the price here spiked up, and it's maintained around that $63.50 or $6,350, $6,400 level. So Bitcoin has just been on a crazy rally, and again, it's news after news that's causing it to spike. As well as there's also a hard fork coming mid-November, so I'll go over that in my later videos. But it's all this news is great news for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. We're just seeing the market accept it. It's getting more into the mainstream, and it's looking like we're actually starting to make some headroom as far as getting into the other derivatives markets and continuing from there. So I just wanted to give you all this update, basically let you know there's been, definitely some great news coming out, and a lot of companies are starting to jump on board. So this is definitely good news for Bitcoin, and I hope I was able to help some of y'all out. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.